Hi guys, welcome to our pre-recorded kickboxing class this morning. Let's get started. Feet together, hands by your side, and bow. We're going to start off with a little warm-up, just going to get legs loosened off because today we're going to be doing a lot of kicking. So, jogging on the spot to start with, just to get the heart rate up a little bit. Loosen off your arms, punching out to the front at the same time. And punch up to the sky. Put your arms out to the front, palms facing down, lift your knees up to your knees are hitting your hands. And put your hands behind you at your butt and kick your heels up so your heels kick your hands. And back to normal jogging. Okay, feet in and out. And cross over. That's normal jogging. And feet backwards and forwards alternating. Back to jogging on the spot. You take 2 side steps to the left, touch the ground with the left hand, 2 side steps to the right, touch the ground with your right hand. Here we go. Just a little shuffle, just whatever space you've got. I've not got a lot of space to work with here, so just a couple of little shuffles. Bend those knees. Back to jogging on the spot. Getting a bit warmer now. It's good. So let's do some exercises. Starting with star jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll move on from star jumps. We'll do 10 squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jogging on the spot in between your exercises, guys. Don't want you getting cold. Combine the star jump and the squat with a power squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next one we're going to do squat jumps. You squat, jump straight up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Getting there now. Next one we're going to do knees to chest jumps. So you jump as high as you can, try and get your knee up that chest height. Tuck them in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Warm yet? Almost. One last one we're going to do. Combining our side shuffles with our squat jumps. If we start over here, squat down, side step, 2 steps, jump, and down. That's 1. Side step the other way. 2, stay down nice and low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Shake out those legs. Right. So, hopefully you're nice and warm by now. Should be if you're doing the exercises right. We're just going to work into getting our legs a little bit more loosened off. Loosen out your hips as well. We're going to do some leg raises. So, put your left leg forwards, put your right leg back, swing your back leg straight up to the front, just so you feel the stretch, okay? You should feel that stretch down the back of your leg on your hamstring. 1, 2, again we go to 10, 3, get those hands up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs, same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs again. This time your back leg is going to come across yourself and circle around to the outside, back to where it started, like an outside crescent kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, leg raises, this time to the side, okay? So you can hold your hand out as a guide, have your other hand as a bit of balance up by your chin, feet together, leg closest to your hand, lift up nice and straight, don't bend your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Good. Okay, now we're going to take that up a level. If you've got a wall or a chair, somebody to lean against, to lean on, then what you want to do is just stand at arm's reach from whatever it is you're leaning against, something solid so it's not going to collapse and fall over. Use your leg furthest away from your object, in this case a wall, and swing that leg straight up to the side, and you get a little bit more height into it this time, up the momentum. So 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change legs. I'll use this wall as well. Get handprints all over my walls. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good. Let's get into some more stretches. Feet about shoulder width apart. Bend your knees. Push your knees to the outside using your elbows. From here, leave your right leg where it is. Don't let that move. Foot stays flat on the floor. Left leg, I'm going to straighten my knee, push my heel out, and point my toes up to the ceiling. Champion stretch. You can get an extra stretch as well if you push this elbow into your knee. Should feel pretty good. And then bring that foot back to the middle and swap legs. Toes pointing up, foot flat on the floor. Both your heels should be on the floor. And then back to the middle, sit down. Pull your feet together. Shake your knees out. Loosen out your hips a little bit. And then put your legs out wide. From here, dig one of your heels into the floor. So say that heel's not going to move, and then let that one slide out. Normally, if you do sparring, you know you've got a kicking leg. Which leg you prefer to kick with? It's the kicking leg I usually let slide out, and the standing leg I usually plant on the floor. So what we're going to do is you're going to put your hands behind you and just push your hips forwards, letting that one kicking leg slide out and pushing your legs wider apart, just so you feel that stretch. And you should feel it in your adductor muscle group on the inside of your legs if your toes are pointing up. So make sure those toes are still pointing up. Just holding that for a few seconds. Eventually it'll become nice and loose or a little bit more relaxed, and what you can do then is just push your hips forwards again a little bit more, just so you feel that pinch, and hold that. Just holding that position. Just wait for your muscles to relax. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Eventually those muscles will start to tire and relax. And once you start to feel that tension leaving, again we're going to push forwards one more time. So push your hips forwards, kick back nice and straight, and we'll count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, don't let your legs ping back in, otherwise you lose all that good work you've just done. Pull your hips backwards, and that will release the tension on your legs. And then you can just shake your legs out, and we'll get back onto our feet. Okay, you can bow out, grab a quick drink of water, and then we'll get on to some kicking. So I'm going to focus today on lead leg kicks, specifically for side stance, okay? So this is kicks we would use in points fighting. When you're points fighting, on the whole, not exclusively, but on the whole, you use mainly front leg kicks, okay? Because of the time it takes to throw a rear leg kick, it's often too long, and your opponent can either move out of the way or they can close you down. So lead legs, always faster. So we're going to start off with the side kick. So when we did those side leg raises at the start when we were warming up, that position when our leg is up is the same position our leg is in when we kick with the side kick. The only thing we're going to add in is the chamber position. Okay, so when our knee is in this position. So from here, imagine we're going to draw a straight line between our knee on our lead leg and our shoulder at the back, okay? and I'm going to pull that knee up along that line, like so. Pull it up like that. My foot, I want my opponent or my target, whatever it is I'm going to be kicking, I want them to see the bottom of my foot. Show them the sole of your foot. Okay? Bare your sole. And then from here, your leg straightens out, kicks with the side kick, ideally with the heel, that gets more power, but the bottom of the foot's okay. And then bring that knee back to rechamber before you put it down into your fight stance. Really important that you rechamber after your kick, guys, because I can kick like this, okay, but it means I can't really do anything after it. And if I'm sparring with somebody and I miss that kick and I land here, it's going to be really easy for them to punch me in the face. So I don't want to do that. What I want to do is after I throw that side kick, bring it back to where it started before I put my foot down. Because then I've got lots more options. I can bring it back, I can take a step back, or I can bring it back, I can throw another kick, or I can just go back into my fight stance and then go with my hands, okay? I've got a lot more options if I rechamber after that kick. So we're just going to work that side kick. Body height, you can throw side kicks to the head, but for the most part, again, generally, you're going to score most of your side kicks to the body, okay? Body's the closest target to hit. So let's do 10 left leg forwards and 10 right leg forwards. We'll do it slowly to begin with, and then we'll speed up. So the kind of speed I'm talking about is if we start left leg forwards, I want you to go chamber, hold that for a second, kick, hold that for a second, chamber, hold that for a second, and then down. Okay, 10 times on each leg. So left leg first of all, get ready. You can bounce on the spot in between. In fact, definitely bounce on the spot in between because I don't want you getting cold. Here we go. 1. Chamber, kick, rechamber, fight stance. That's sort of speed. If you go faster than me, you're going too fast. 2. Chamber, kick, rechamber, down. So this is working a lot of our lead leg strength. If you need to, guys, to make it easier, you can do a little step up just to help you get that chamber up. But that's a very beginner move, okay? Ideally, once you get into sparring, you want to get rid of that step up. Your opponent's always looking for that. 3. Chamber, kick, chamber, down. 4. 5. 6. That's my balance. Not happy with that one. We'll do 6 again. 6. You gotta be harsh on yourself. If you're not happy with it, redo it. 7. 8. 9. 1. 10. And just about to do that. Okay, we'll go with the right leg now. So pace inside down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna target. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. Chamber, kick, rechamber, fight stance. Keep your hands nice and still, okay? Keep as much of your weight centered. It's going to help you with balance. If you throw your hands out to the side, it can throw you off. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, and last one, 10. Right, so that's our side kick done slow. If we practice and make it hard for ourselves, then when it comes to doing the real thing, it's a lot easier. So let's do 10 fast side kicks at normal speed. What should be normal for you? Fast. Okay, fast enough to score an opponent without them being able to move out of the way or block it. So, left leg forwards again, touching your toes, 10 fast side kicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then leg, right leg forward. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. So well done, guys. Bow out. 30 seconds. Get yourself a drink of water. Okie dokie. So let's change the kick. Let's do a lead leg roundhouse. Okay? So the biggest difference between your chamber for a side kick and chamber for the roundhouse is where your knee is pointing. Okay? So I'll show you from the front. If you were my target, with my side kick, I like to have my leg nice and folded in here with the sole of my foot pointing straight towards my target. So if they move forwards, they're going to have to eat my side kick in order to get to me. Okay? So that's the chamber I adopt in the side kick. The roundhouse kick, though, this is an indirect kick. Means it's a little bit more powerful, but there's that center line your opponent can travel down. Okay, so it's harder to block it with your kick because your kick is coming around from the side. A roundhouse kick around the house. Okay, that's the direction your foot is traveling in. So when you lift up your knee this time, you want your knee and your foot making this kind of diagonal thing line across here. Okay, because we're kicking it across and landing with the top of our foot on the target. Okay, so side kick, you're kicking with your heel, nice direct kick, my favorite kick. Or the roundhouse, kicking with the top of your foot, like that. You want the heel of your kicking foot as close to your butt as you can possibly get it. Okay, so that heel is like that, and with your knee pointing up. Your standing leg, as always, pivots and turns with your toes almost 180 degrees away from your opponent, okay? Depending on your flexibility. It might be kind of over there, or it might be directly behind you. Just depends. Okay, everybody's a little bit different. Different hip shapes, different flexibilities. So, the lead leg roundhouse, we're lifting our knee up at the angle, and then kicking with the top of our foot, like so. Alright? So, let's do these again, nice and slow. Then the kick, and then put it all together. Okay, I'll explain when we get there. So the lead leg roundhouse, left leg forwards. Okay, here we go, nice and slow. Let's do 10. 1, chamber, kick, re-chamber, and down. 2, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down. 3, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down. Because we're going to slow it down to get behind. So don't worry, we're going to get body height. 4, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down. 5, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change stance, right leg forwards. 1, 2, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down. 3, chamber, kick, re-chamber, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Back to that leg forwards, 10 fast roundhouse kicks on the lead leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. Okay, quick drink of water. Let's put all of this together, what we've got so far. So the sidekick and the roundhouse kick, we're going to throw off the same leg, okay? So 2 lead leg kicks. This is quite a common kicking combination in points fighting, okay? Sidekick, roundhouse. 1 to the body, 1 around the sides of the head. So we're changing the height and we're changing the angle, okay? That makes it really difficult for our opponent to block absolutely everything with their hands unless they're moving bullet time, okay? And it's really difficult for them to block. So, sidekick, roundhouse. We'll begin, make it simple to begin with. We'll throw 2 individual kicks, okay? So what I mean by that is we'll put our leg down in between each kick. So from the side I'll show you. We'll throw a side kick, and then we'll put our foot down, and then we'll throw a roundhouse kick. Put your foot down. Okay? We'll do that 10 times each leg, and then we'll try and throw it off the same chamber. So here we go. Left leg forwards. 2, body kick, head kick. 2, 3, sorry, side kick to the body, roundhouse to the head. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and left leg forwards. Now, kicking off the same chamber without dropping your leg, okay? This is where the really important bit comes in. The re-chamber after the side kick. Alright? After you've thrown that side kick, you're going to bring that leg back in to a roundhouse chamber position. Okay, before when we were doing the side kick, you're throwing from the side kick chamber, kick, bring it back to the side kick chamber, put it down. What I want you to do this time is throw that side kick, bring it back to the roundhouse kick chamber position, and then throw the roundhouse kick from there. Okay, so the sequence is now chamber for the side kick with the side kick, chamber for the roundhouse, kick with the roundhouse, re-chamber as always, and then put your leg down. So that's 6 sequences, okay? So, I'll just show you slowly a couple of times, just in case you're not quite sure. So, first, chamber for the side kick. Second, kick with the side kick. 3, chamber with the roundhouse. 4, kick with the roundhouse. 5, re-chamber with the roundhouse. 6, put your foot down. Okay, back into your fight stance. So, full speed it'll look like this. Okay, so again, now because we've taken out that extra step of putting your foot down on the ground between Sidekick and Roundhouse, we've sped it up, or we've made it so much harder for our opponent. They've got to block their body, and they've got to block the side of their head at the same time. Okay, even if they can do that, and they've got their arms tied up like this, that just leaves you free to close that distance and punch afterwards. Okay, so lots of really good reasons why you should do Sidekick Roundhouse when you're sparring. So let's start left leg forwards. Do it on that side first of all. Sidekick Roundhouse without putting your leg down. Well, you can put it down after the roundhouse kick. I just mean not between the sidekick and the roundhouse. Okay, off the same chamber. Sidekick Roundhouse. Left leg forwards. Here we go. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put those legs in opposite sense. Right leg forwards. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, speed it up, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. Shake those legs out. Well done, guys. Hopefully those legs got a good workout. Do a few stretches to finish, and that's us done for the day. Okay, put one foot behind you, hold on to it, keep your knees together, stretch out those quads. And pull your knee up to the front, into your chest, do little circles with your ankle while you're at it. Change legs. That knee up. Relax there. Feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly in the way. Reach down, let your body drop, touch the floor. Both hands are on your right foot. Over to your left foot. Back to the middle. Reach up. Up in tiptoes. Back onto your heels. Lean over to the left. Up and over to your right. Back to the middle. Look around over your shoulder as far as you can go without moving your feet. And over the other shoulder. Back to the middle. Down into our frog stretch so you're onto your knees. Push them wide apart. And then we're going to go into our full box splits. Legs wide apart. Dropping down. Once you're there, hold that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. Shake your legs out. Big circles with your knees. And then put your feet together, hands by your side, and bow. Well done today, guys. Good work. High fives all around. Boom. And we'll see you next week for the next class. Bye-bye.